does my microphone stand look more lopsided today than usual? Okay. I think that's good. Let's do this. Okay, I'm ready. Let's try this again. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the stream edition. Last time, we made our way through the remainder of the Ringed City, took on the Spears of the Church, and defeated them. And then may or may not have accidentally ended the world as we know it. My bad. I didn't know what I was doing. And that can be said about a lot of people who attempted to end the world. Hey, Conquer, how's it going? But today, we are going to continue our end of the world quests in defeating Slave Knight Gale. Yeah, hopefully. I'm counting on that being something that actually occurs in this stream, so we'll see how it all goes. I'm gonna try to do more dodging than blocking this time, because I wasn't dealing more damage with the mace the last time I fought him than I was with the sword. So we're gonna try to fight him with the mace and see if two-handing it and just dodging like a maniac works. But if it doesn't, I'll just switch back to the sword. Just relaxing today? Yeah, that's my plan too today, man. I was gonna do the stream at like 1 o'clock, my time, Eastern time, but I said, it's still during the week, and this is a fight that I think a lot of people wanted to see me do, so I'd rather make it a little more convenient for people to get here if possible. So, of course it would help I didn't have food stuck in my teeth, and that's why I'm like, I sound like I'm spacing through my face because of that. Well, at the very least, my teeth aren't falling out, because I'll tell you what, I have nightmares, man, about just like going in the bathroom one time. Like this happens on multiple occasions per year. Sometimes like once a month, where I just go, I have a dream where I walk into the bathroom in the morning and I'm like looking at my face, my teeth, my everything else, and I'm like getting myself in order, and then I just like feel something wiggling in there, and then I just like pull out like 4 teeth, and it scares the shit out of me every time. But thankfully, I don't have too many problems with my teeth, so that shouldn't happen all too often. The teeth of my character in the game, though, I can't guarantee their safety, because they're probably going to get pushed in quite a bit by Gale here. Just part of the whole thing. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get this with any reasonable amount of time, but we're going to try. One, two, three, 4, ow, 5, okay. Doing good still. Doing good still. Oh, well, I dodged right into that. Doing bad now. Okay. I still didn't equip Estus Ring. That's a problem. Doesn't look like he takes too much to stagger, though, two-handed mace style, so... Shit. One, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Ow again. Okay, well I only got hit by part of it, so that's okay. Oh god. I didn't know you could follow up on that. Ow. Learning more every time I fight him, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. I think if he hits you with the tipper of his sword there, it hurts more. Seems to be the case. I need to heal. So, phase 1 complete. How much? I think I used 3 Estus there. So I think we will be okay, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's not a fun nightmare, Conquer. It's really not. It's probably one of the worst ones out of all of the dreams and nightmares that I remember having. Trying to think of other ones, but at this point in time I can't think of anything. There was this one that I kept having for a while when we first got our pet gecko. We have 2 dogs and a gecko at home. And there was this one I kept having when we first got our pet gecko where I don't know how it would happen, but he like... Oh no, I used 5 Estus because I put it to 15. Shit. But he like... Hang on. Where he multiplied somehow overnight, and suddenly that... Oh my god. Or he multiplied overnight, and then they started eating each other, basically. Like, the copies started eating each other, which is just disgusting, if I'm being frank. But, you know, it's not... And at the end of the day, it isn't real, so I guess there's that. You just gotta remember that. Ooh, nice. Too close. His crossbow could hurt there. Oh god. Haha. I was gonna say he's gonna come back from that, but he's not. Oh god, now he is. Ow, ow. How far out do they go? Oh god. Yep. Yeah, I have some weird and pretty bad nightmares. I definitely don't remember all of my dreams and nightmares, but some of the ones that I do remember are pretty messed up. So it's kind of... Yeah. I just wake up and like, not even in a sweat, just like I wake up and just a chill goes down my spine. I'm like, oh my god, I never want to see that again. It's just like, well, you're gonna see it again. Because it happens multiple times. I still haven't equipped Estus Ring, damn it. Okay, gonna do it now. There we go. Well, I'm not gonna do anything to him there. I know I need to heal, but... Jaeger! expecting a follow-up there. Didn't happen. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gotta get that extra hit in. See, when I panic roll at the end of the swings like that, that part isn't bad. It's if he follows up on when I'm panic rolling that I have problems dodging. Ow. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shit. Shit! Oh god. Oh my god. I didn't heal. I didn't heal enough. And then, well, you know. He's not an easy boss fight. I'll give him that much. They definitely designed... Because this is the last bit of content that they released for Dark Souls 3, so they definitely designed a boss that was not the easiest thing to deal with. I think in spite of the staggering that happens with the mace, I think we're going to switch back to the sword anyway, because it lets me manage my stamina a little bit better than the mace does. So that's how that's going to go. I'm not even going to bother grabbing my souls. It's really... just at this point, it's not worth it. I mean, what am I gonna... I know what I want to spend my souls on when I beat Gale, and it's not level ups at all. It's arrows, and I'll explain why when we get a little closer to that whole ordeal that's coming up. See, we're doing just about as much damage as we were doing anyway with the mace, and it's taking a lot less stamina to do it, which leaves me in a better position to roll out of the way. I mean, it's a little bit shorter of range and everything, but... And in case you hear me, like, stuttering a little or anything like that, it's because I'm genuinely concerned and nervous about this fight. So, good on them for creating a fight that creates this kind of an atmosphere just by existing. So... I always dodge late for that one, and somehow I get away with it sometimes, but other times not so much. Oh, Jesus. Dodged in. I shouldn't have dodged in. Now I'm gonna dodge in. Now I'm getting my stamina back. At least it's not hard to follow up on that if you do it late, just because of the nature of the attack. Because it kind of goes over your head. Yeah, that is good game design. I think you're absolutely 100% right about that, Conker. When a game makes you nervous and excited to do it just by being there, that is a sign of very good game design.
Is this the blood?
Honestly, after we got through the Dreg Keep, the whole Ring City has kind of made me feel like that. It's gotten me excited to look around in it. Even though I have everything that I need to beat the game, it's like there's mystery here, there's intrigue, it's a new area, it's not like... It's kind of like other places we've been, but there's more going on in the background that we're not really getting. So it makes you kind of want to go around and look at everything and be like, oh, I know where that is, and all that sort of stuff, so... And now we got here, and well... Here's where the fun starts. Alright, Gale. Let's do this. Trying to ensure that I'm not getting greedy with any of this stuff, because he can totally follow up on most of his attacks. So I'm only going to try to punish him when he's doing an attack that he's not really normally going to follow up on. Oh, I thought he was going to poke again. Trying to get me into the Coronas there. Not this time, Gale. Okay. Okay, I kind of understand the timing of that now. So that the Coronas can get out of there. Oh god. Whoa! Thought there was a fourth one there. Oh god. Go this way a little. Yep. Up on that. Let's let the Coronas come back. There we go. Pull up, okay. As long as I'm blocking the sword on that rather than the cloak, I think we're okay. But, yeah, easier said than done. Create some distance. There we go. Let's create a lot of distance, because that's going to happen now. Okay, so wherever those are is where the lightning is going to hit. I forgot about the follow-up on that. No. Gotta remember, phase 3, he gets more follow-ups, so I'm only gonna have the opportunity to punish in very short bursts, like here. I thought that was a thrust. Hey, I dodged it. Nice. Oh, staggered a little. I'm not going to punish it, though. Having the opportunity to punish that is very not likely. Ooh. God. Oh, God. I was dodging entirely blind there. I had no idea if I was actually going to dodge that or not. Okay, so after the second one of those overhead swings, he usually doesn't follow up. He's getting crazy again. I'm getting out of here. 'Cause that shit ain't going to work on me. Stay away from where the lightning's coming in. And 2. Oh, crap. Oh. And yeah. Okay. Just back off. Oh, God. Dodge more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ow. Running. Estus. Dodged into that, which would not have been good. Oh, I'm in the middle of the lightning field. It's going crazy, man. Nope, I thought that was a thrust. Eh. This thrust is hard to see, but in the middle of lightning again, so we need to get out of here. No. Sorry if anybody's made it into chat there. I'm concentrating really hard. I'll say hi to everybody later. Middle of the lightning. Ow. Not risking it. Not risking it. Yes! Woohoo! Got him! All right. GG, Gale. GG. Holy crap, that was awesome. Hang on, let me get the victory theme here. Where's my volume at? Oh, there it is. Oh, Garland posted another part of level 99 enemies. I need to watch that when I get done. I know, Fantasy VII Victory Fanfare. It knows how many times I've used this. It's already at the top of my search results. And here it is. Alright, now where's his bonfire? I don't know where I am, so this is gonna be troublesome. Oh, I see a bonfire. There we go. Let's light this bad boy up. Very, very enjoyable boss fight. Probably my favorite in the game so far. It's kind of like, oh, hang on, let me blow my nose real quick before I get into this. A while ago, I posted a video of, well, a couple of videos of me messing with Kingdom Hearts 2 bosses when I was playing on critical mode for the first time. And this sort of reminds me of the Marluxia fight, or Marluxia, however you pronounce it, in that his attacks are, they're powerful, and they hurt a lot, but they're just intuitive enough to dodge and, shield and counter and that sort of stuff that if you see them a couple of times, you know exactly what to do. And then it's just a matter of executing. And the fact that I was able to get that without too much trouble, comparatively, I mean, how much did I struggle with Frida compared to this? Like this, I did it I think less than 10 times total, where Frida, we were doing it for an hour and a half, so. And I'm still shaking from that. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus. I need to calm down. Well, maybe I shouldn't calm down because we still have 2 bosses left, so. But yes, very enjoyable. Liked it. Liked it a lot. Loved it, as a matter of fact, so. Let's go back to Firelink Shrine. We'll buy some arrows, and then we'll go take on this other challenge that we have to do. I'm going to take some meditative breaths here. Give me just a second. Okay. I'm good. I'm good now. That was awesome. I kind of want to say let's go do it again, but I at the same time, I don't think my nerves could take it. So. We have 120,000 souls. What do I need? I need arrows, and I need a lot of them. So. Purchase arrows. Here we go. I'm not sure if large arrows will be good for this next one, because it's going to be more of a long-ranged fight. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll buy some more of these. Let's see. So that's 196.78. Plus 99 is 122. And then we'll buy 200 of these. Okay. The wood arrows I'm not really counting on being a factor coming up here.
Ashen
So.
one. Oh.
But I'm going to highlight that because that was fan-damn-tastic. I really, really liked that. And I'm getting the goosebumps again, so that's no good. Here's what we're going to do. I have a ton of souls left, and, I mean, I could just waste them like I did with Gale there. But let's put them to a more efficient use here, because Irina over here, her side quest only completes, and I found this out later on, but her side quest only completes if you purchase all of the miracles that she has available.
Oh, champ, do you wish to hear it?
So, we're gonna go ahead and do that, because I think we can buy all of them, including Tears of Denial at this point, so...
I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
Well, as long as you're here, Irina, I think we'll be in good shape. But I do need to deposit all of your miracles there because I'm too dumb to read them, unfortunately.
Godspeed, champion of Ash. May your solemn duty conclude in triumph.
Thank you. Alright. That wasted some souls. Not all of the souls, but some of them. Who else can I buy from? I could buy from Orbeck.
Back again, I suppose.
Sure, I'm after your sorceries. You have a million of them, though, so I don't think I'm going to be able to buy all of them. Let's see, I've got 53. That's 1, 4, 6, 10, 12, 5, 17, 5, 23, 5. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all of these in one go. There's no way. I could buy some of the minor ones and then worry about the major ones later. Like these 3 we'll save for later. Nope. I have 18 left, so let's get this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things left to buy from Orbeck, and then I think his thing will be concluded. So that's cool.
Oh, I have something for you.
Oh, what's that?
You're a fine sorcerer now. No mistake.
Just don't tell him I can't
should have
actually read the
something to prove
sorceries,
it.
most of them.
Go on. If I'm giving something away, you'd better well take it.
Young Dragon Ring. Okay, thanks.
Promise to stay safe.
Yeah, sure. You too. See, I knew it wasn't going to be a good idea to listen to Yuria and kill that guy. He's a cool guy. But yeah, definitely going to highlight the successful attempt there. I think that the people on YouTube, as well as the people who weren't here to see my victory, deserve to see my victory. That's not even like being narcissistic. That was a good fight. So I think we should spread it around and let people know. This is a good fight. You should watch it. Oh, it's a throwing knife. Okay. I'm not even going to put anything in my Ashen Estus flask because I don't think it's going to be that useful to me. For now, since I'm just fighting bosses anyway. The plan, by the way, is that if I have a significant amount of trouble with the next couple of bosses, I do know at this point that both of them are weak to lightning, So if I decide, hey, I'm having significant trouble here, maybe we'll actually switch to that faith build that I was talking about doing at one point or another. But I'm not sure yet. Anyway, there's a couple of things we still have here. We have the soul of Slave Knight Gale. The red-hooded, wandering slave knight Gale sought the blood of the Dark Soul as pigment for the painted world, but Gale knew he was no champion, that the Dark Soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of a safe return. And in the end, he found out that he had what he was looking for all along. There's something poetic about that, I think. We also got... Well, I'm going to get rid of this rubbish, but we also got Blood of the Dark Soul, I believe, if I remember right. I do have slabs here, right? Yeah, I got extra slabs in case I decide to use something else. I'm thinking about upgrading... Well, I was thinking about upgrading a great bow with this stuff, but I don't think any of the great bows use regular Titanite, if I recall correctly, to go into the next fight, because I know what it is, and I'm not looking forward to it. I don't know where it is, though, so that's going to probably be what takes us the longest in this next portion. Let's have a look there. We got the Blood of the Dark Soul as well, and I think that's somewhere in here. Yeah, here it is. Blood of the Dark Soul that seeped from the hole within Slave Knight Gale, used as pigment by his lady in Ariandel to depict a painted world. When Gale came upon the Pygmy Lords, he discovered that their blood had long ago dried, and so consumed the Dark Soul. And then he became fuel for the proverbial fire for the painted lady, the one who is doing a painting in the Ariandel Chapel, I'm sure, so we're going to go and see her and see if she's okay with the fact that I killed her uncle. Probably not okay with it, but at least she'll have ink for her painting now. Gale, what comes from your soul? Soul of Slave Knight Gale. Here it is. Gale's great sword. The only weapon that he kept with him from beginning to end. Also something poetic about that, because sometimes I find that in the Souls series, people kind of stick to a certain type of weapon, and they kind of just are like, well, it's my first playthrough, I'm going to use this weapon through the entire thing. And it's kind of funny that they would kind of hint at that in some way, even if it was unintentional, with this here. Being a sword that Gale kept from the beginning of his journey all the way to the end, since that was the end of the journey, technically. Originally an executioner's sword made for decapitation, this blade is heavily chipped and stained with the blood of countless battles. Skill is Blade of Peril, a precarious technique unique to Undead Gale. Leap in any direction, slamming the great sword to the ground, then follow with a normal attack for a large spinning slash or strong attack to backstep and jump forward and overhead slam. So his big 5-hit combo that he did all the time there, we could use that if we use this, which is pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. But I'm okay with the weapons I have, to be honest with you. Here's another one from Gale. His crossbow. Pretty cool. This crossbow, customized for repeat firing to face mobs alone, was wielded by Slave Knight Gale. Used in the battles of an endless journey, this crossbow is covered with twists and dinks, rusted with blood, and made extremely brittle from overuse, and the skill is repeat fire, so you probably just use a stream of FP to shoot repeating crossbow bolts. Unfortunately, neither of those are really all that useful to me. They probably could be if I bothered upgrading them, but I'd rather use the souls for something else. So, let's see, we get how much out of his soul there. Let's go take a look. I also got to sell that Church Guardian Shiv, since I don't think I'm going to be getting another one. Is it here or is it not? Hold on. I can't sell it. Huh. Well, that's interesting. 20k for Gale, so okay. Well, we can buy a couple more of Orbeck's sorceries, at least, if we use it. So, we'll use it. Orbeck. Oh. I'm back. I forgot a couple of things, actually. So we'll do 5. We'll do 5. And we'll do 10. Okay, so now I only have 3 things left to buy from him. Cool.
Promise to...
Will do. You too, Warbeck. Unfortunately, Cornix does not have a similar side quest completion that Orbeck and Irina do. They have their own side quest completions that will happen as we go from here. But before we do anything else, we have a dragon to slay. We need to go find Midir, and we need to put him out of his dark misery. Yeah, I'm surprised this won't let me sell that. Consume FP to project illusory blades which seek their target. Okay, so it's an item that I can actually use. Like it's like the Augur of Abrietas, I believe, in Bloodborne, and that what that is that's a battle item, and that allows you to, as long as you have it in your inventory, you can put magic on your weapon. You don't get it until, like, I think the halfway point, at least, of the game, but so it's not incredibly broken, but it is very helpful and handy to have when enemies are more vulnerable to magic damage. So, there's that. We need to deliver some blood to the Ariandel Chapel. Donate, if you will, and then we need to go find our dragon to be slain. Yeah, I think so. I think it's interesting. Oh, the place is on fire. Who set this place on fire? Hello? Painted lady, are you going crazy with the paintings again? Hello? Why are you burning the place down? Talk.
Ashen One, thy gift of flame has taken root, and Uncle Gale will soon bring the pigment. Pigment, colored like the dark soul of man.
You mean this pigment?
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee.
Sure, we'll share our name with her.
My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. 'Twill be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home.
I think I know what I have to do as the Lord of Hollows now.
I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return.
Maybe it's best that we don't tell her.
The new painting will be to him a gentle home.
Best we don't tell her. I don't think she could handle it. Poor girl. And so the painted world of Jimmeh was born. I'm so proud of it. I'm just giddy for it. God. I could have named myself Ariandel if I knew that was coming, and then it would have been like full circle type of a dealie. But anyway, I think we have to go back into the church in order to find where Midir was. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna start from here, and we're gonna kind of work our way back to the church, because there's a way to get down to where Midir fell, but I don't know where it is. So we're just gonna have to find it. Unfortunately. Excuse me. And at some point, probably in like the next half an hour, I am going to have to go throw my dinner in. So if I die multiple times against the inevitable boss fight that's going to be coming up, well, then I'll just rest at the bonfire, throw in my dinner, and monitor it from there, excuse me. Unfortunately, the way to get down to him is not jumping off this ledge. That would be far too easy. And if, I say if because I don't know how hard it's going to be to beat Midir, if we can defeat him in the time we have allotted here, we can spend the next stream doing NPC side quests to get them all done. We can do arena side quests, we can do Orbex, we can do Cirrus and that other guy, I don't remember his name. But we can do those side quests, and then we can, from there we can make our way to the final boss fight. So now, maybe I'm thinking that the way to Midir is through this little archway that's like, where was it? Hang on, I need to go back down. The one that's like the open passage, this one that I didn't make it into. I think you can get there from here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So, let's see. So this leads to the Chloranthy Ring +3. And then I think what we did is we never ended up going this way, maybe? Or maybe we did. There's got to be more to this than just this. Ah, there we go. And over here we have, well, let's get this first. Filianor's Spear Ornament, in case you want to increase your allegiance to the church. And a very long ladder. I don't think I would live this one even with fall control. Not that they'd let me drop down here, but, you know. Down here we have the antiquated plain garb and the violet wrappings, and then, yeah. Here is where things get very, very interesting, but first, let's look at our new equipment there. Ordinary garb from an ancient land of sorcery. The gold embellishments betray a faint residue of magic, but this clothing was never intended for battle. When a mission visited the Ringed City long ago, one of its younger missionaries elected to stay behind. It was he who became the last recorded spear of the church. So maybe that was, this is Half-Light's gear, because this is what Half-Light had on when we fought. I thought it was a she, but maybe it was a he. And I am showing off my beef jerky there a little bit, which is no good. And then violet wrappings are these here. So they were intended for everyday use, yet they served well enough in many a battle, enwreathing the arms of the one who would go on to embrace the sword. I don't know how we get the sword yet, but I'm sure we'll figure that out at some point. Okay, so we're gonna do standard arrows and feather arrows for this because, like I said, we're gonna be in a battle of range here. And I'm primarily going to be using the bow. So, because of that, we're going to put Grasscrest Shield on. I don't know if it's a mistake or what, but, well, we'll figure it out as we go here. I could cast Fall Control, but just trust me, it's not necessary. Whee! Why do I feel like I'm suddenly playing Fire Emblem Revelations? Fates Revelations. Well, there's Midir. Let's go poke him. Of course, I gave him enough time to recover. He's probably fine by now. Yep. Hi, Midir. Oh, quit your yelling. The weak point is his head. If you hit anything but his head, then you get less damage. So don't do that. And I'm fighting him at range because, well, better for this fight. He does that, stay out of the middle of his little thing because he has a big F-off laser, so you don't want that. Is he gonna tail sweat me here? Always remember that you can roll out of your bow's drawing, and that will help you a lot in this case because, well, it's Midir, so. Stand still, thank you. God. So we're just gonna poke, basically. Large arrows would have helped right there, but you know. We'll try feather arrows from this range. No, that didn't do much. Kind of surprised that the standard arrows are doing more damage than the feather arrows in that case. But yeah, this is the fight, unfortunately. It's much simpler to fight him and engage him at range, but it takes a long, long time. God, hell. Not if I get close to him like that, though. That works. Ow. Get away. Oh, God. And then that happens. Well, so that's the fight, basically. Just gotta... I mean, I could pull a sword out when he's getting super close to me, like a dickhole there. Yeah, it's doable at close range, but you pretty much... You have to hit the head if you want it to get it done at any reasonable amount of time, because the longer you do this, the more mistakes you'll make. And so... You want to hit the head to do more damage, and because you're hitting the head to do more damage, you have to only attack when his head is close, and if you're a melee only, well, you're in big trouble. So that's why we're using the bow. I may have to get a different bow, because this bow doesn't exactly scale well with my stats, but we'll see. I think this is the one that's at the top of that elevator. But yeah, we're going to try to do it like that. I think we'll do standard and large arrows. I think we'll keep the feather arrows for like drawing people out, which I don't think we'll ever need to draw people out ever again now, because we won't be fighting... I don't think we'll be fighting any regular enemies. I mean, we might fight a couple. But yeah, I was thinking maybe get the Dragon Slayer Great Bow and upgrade it. I do have enough Twinkling Titanite to do that, but... it's okay. We'll try it this way first. And then we'll go from there if it's not working out. But we'll do standard and large arrows because that seems to work a little better. Elevator's up here, good. I think it's right here. Oh, nope, it was right there. Okay. So it's to my, well, left when I walk in here. And then to my left again. So after the good fight that is Gale, we have the fight with Midir, which is probably a pretty good fight. I think he's outside, Mom.
Okay. Jim?
Yeah.
Timer. You have to shut off the drumsticks if Dad leaves.
Okay, so if the timer goes off, I'll shut him off.
Okay. So when you get called, he's done.
Okay, sounds good. See you in a bit. But yeah, this is... I don't know if it's going to be a better fight, a worse fight, but being at range inherently, for me anyway, makes it a worse fight because there's... It's just, I don't know. there's less involvement in the fight, I guess, since you're at range like this. But if we keep doing that, we should be okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Okay, well, we made it out. Good. Nope. Oh god. Ah! Let me go. I didn't know that was a grab attack. Oh my god. Him and Gale, man. They got these crazy ass grab attacks. Stay out of the middle. See which direction this thing's coming in, and then just... Oh, that actually hurts when you get hit by it. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would hit the laser or if it would just, like, create the little trail on the ground, so that's good to know. Okay. But I suppose I'm not forced to do ranged attacks. I could, theoretically, just do... what's it called? Melee attacks when he's super close like that, because if I can switch to the sword when he presents his head like that, then I might be able to do some good damage. So we'll feel this fight out a little more, and then we'll figure it out from there. I kind of want to send this back up because I know I'm gonna die quite a bit. And that. Okay. But there is another bow that I could go and get if I'm having a lot of trickiness with this fight. It isn't a great bow. There's a bow called the Black Bow of Ferris that I can go back to Farron Keep and grab in case I'm having trouble. And what that one does is basically its skill lets you knock 3 arrows at the same time into your drawstring and then shoot them at him, and they all do damage to him, like a shotgun blast almost. So if we're having a lot of trouble with him, we'll go and grab that, because I definitely have enough to upgrade my upgrade it up into, you know, all of that. I don't need those at all. So, okay, so let's watch this a little bit and see if we can't 3, 4, 5 get underneath now. Okay. Damn it. Oh, okay, well I hit him at least. Out of the way, tail. I don't really know how to dodge that properly yet, which is unfortunate. But... oh god, oh god, ah! Run, run, before you're well done. Okay. Tail? No. Laser. So back up. That's coming this way with it. Yep. Now we gotta not have some distance between the two of us here. Oh. What you got? Eh. Okay. Run, run, you maniac. Okay, well, we're getting away from that. Let's see if I can bait the tail swing. See, if you could stay that close and get him, it'd be fine, but, you know, it's not always an option. Ow. He's going crazy. I wonder if his tail can actually hit you during this whole thing. See? Yeah, that's not bad. Ow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, I don't know what he's gonna do, so we're gonna this way a lot. Tail swipe? Nope. Ooh, okay. Oh god. Get out of this fire. We'll try some melee real quick. Why the hell not? There's the tail swipe. There it is. I keep thinking he's gonna bite when he does that. Ow. Oop. Okay, well. I don't know all the dodging yet, so we'll get it. Damn it. Oh, well. Ah! Roll out of it, you idiot. There you go. Hey, John, how's it going? Sorry I didn't get a chance to say hi a minute ago. It's concentration mode here on MCR streams today. So... Just get away from the flames for that. Okay. Tail swipe. Yep. I don't like that one bit. Eh. Okay, now I'm getting it. I don't know how I dodged that. Okay, that's laser. Coming back this way. Oh, your woo was in response to me fighting Gale? Okay. Sorry, man. I was having a hell of a time here. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I needed to dodge the other way. Okay, that's laser again. Let's come back this way with it. Yep. Through the flames. Why am I suddenly reminded of Guitar Hero 3? Probably because of the name of the song I was just directly referencing, kind of. That didn't work out. Oh, well. We could just get all up in his face. We'd probably be okay if we didn't fuck. Which way is he going with it? Okay. I'd probably be getting hit less if I was getting up in his face, because I'd be more concerned with dodging than I am with trying to knock him with arrows. Oh god. Camera, work with me! Camera, work with me! Oh god. Hey, I managed to block that somewhat. To the side. Okay, so this attempt is probably completely screwed because we're out of Estus, but that's okay. But we could probably do this melee. I just gotta get good, I guess. Well, your stream was super far behind here. Let me read your comments here since I didn't get to see them. Left all your... I was fighting Gale, came back, watched me kill him, but stream froze because after you refreshed, I was here, not at Gale. Oh, okay. Yeah, you must have been really far behind then. That is a long fight. Ugh. And I'm not inflicting any large amount of damage to him, which is bad, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to pay attention to my little stream thingy over there to see if it stays green, because I don't think that me lagging would cause you guys to be far behind when I'm streaming. I think that might be Twitch, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll keep an eye on my little bitrate manager over there on OBS, because it stays green as long as I stay above my bitrate that I'm trying to stream at. So, and then it goes yellow and even red if I'm having hard times, and red means like you're dropping frames, dude. Don't you need to do something about your internet connection. So, speaking of which, and this is an arbitrary conversation point for the day, the FCC voted to push forward with the repeal for the net neutrality rules that the internet has known and loved for a few years here. But they still have to get it through the court system, so we're not out of this fight yet. 2, 3, 4, 5. But we're still fighting. It's not like we're done fighting, but we're not out of the fight just yet. No. Oh, that hits anyway. Okay, well. Am I gonna bait out tail swipe? I'm trying to bait out tail swipe if I can. There we go. I can run in and do this. Oh god. Oh god, I'm stuck in his toenails! Ow. Thanks for letting me heal there, my dear. Appreciate it. Ah, damn it. And that one, and then the tail swipe. Okay. I'm just attempting the melee part right now. I'm not really actually going to do it, I don't think. I didn't run fast enough. Okay, well that was physical damage, so that's fine. To the side of his head. Trying. soon as he starts doing that. That's not gonna work. Ow. Too much of your body is involved in that attack. Maybe I shouldn't have walked directly through that. It's probably not a good idea. Oh my god. Can I go this way? Hey, that worked a little better. Okay. So we won't run directly underneath him. We'll just kind of run underneath him. Slide over. Gonna get closer. Yep. Okay. That's coming this way. That's unblockable. Might as well get some damage off him when I can. Even if it's not good damage, you know. This is not very good. It's kind of sloppy, if I'm being honest. I don't think I know how to properly dodge all of his stuff, probably because I'm not paying attention to it, but you know. If I run this way... Yes. Stand still, you maniac. Now. Oh, well. I didn't dodge properly at all there. Okay. Well, enough messing around. I'm gonna go and throw in my dinner and check on the timer real quick. So I'm gonna rest at this bonfire, and then we'll come back in just a moment, and we'll attempt this fight again. See if we can't get working with it. Cause I'm kind of getting it, but I'm missing some key points I think in it that are getting me hurt a lot. Namely, where his fire is gonna be. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. We'll probably have to go again to take care of the remainder of dinner because the part that I just threw in is going to be done in about 13 minutes. The drumsticks that we have in the oven are also going to be done in about 13 minutes. So, I'll probably have to go again once the timers and stuff go off. So we'll probably get one more fight in with Midir, and then we'll have to go and take care of that. If they go off in the middle of the fight, I unfortunately, even if I am making good progress, I'm unfortunately going to have to just let it all go there. So blocking isn't really something that is working out too well. So we'll do that. And then instead of Chloranthy, I don't have a Flamestone Plate Ring. I was thinking maybe we'd do Flamestone Plate Ring to avoid the fire attacks, but those aren't really a big deal. The flames are the hardest part to deal with, but you know. What if you like hit one of the jagged spots on this wall on the way down and you had like a ton of souls down here? That would freaking suck. Oh, I'd be so unhappy. You can cover quite some distance, can't you there, Mr. Dargan? That was helpful, but it didn't do too much damage. I'm just going to use your head real quick as a marking post. Still no good at that. Or that, apparently. This way. I don't think I should have gone straight from, well, yeah, at least I blocked that one. Straight from fighting a human boss to fighting a dragon, that probably isn't the best way of doing this, damn it. Going. Get in there and do some damage. Go this way. That's where it originates from, so it'll do less, have less of a likelihood of clipping me. Starting to get it. Starting to get it. Take pot shots while we can. Damn it. Try to keep up with them here. I keep thinking there's a follow-up to that, and there isn't, which is unfortunate. Oh! Should have gotten further away. God. Ow. I don't know how I lived just now, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. He's going to do laser, and he's going to do laser. going with it. Close range. Okay. Let's get inside. Ow. Oh my god. At least I'm not a complete invalid when it comes to dodging. Yeah. Go this way. I think I'm gonna make it well. Nope, not quite. I gotta start running as soon as I see that too, or else it just doesn't work. Dead. Yep. Damn. See, those fire attacks, they encompass such a huge area that it's difficult to... I could just turn and block it, I guess. But I don't know how long it sticks around. So I might have to block it multiple times, and at that point it's like, well, my stamina's going to be in bad shape. And then I end up getting hit anyway, but I guess we could try that. I don't really know if it'll work, but, you know, it's worth a shot. 541. Well, let's get to his room anyway, because we're getting close to the timer there. I wonder what Yeager's barking at. I'll see what he's barking at, and then I'll go take care of the food, because I think it's pretty close to being done. He's already been fed, so I don't know why he's whining at the end of his barks there. Perhaps he just wants to come in out of the cold, which we will be doing at some point for him later tonight, though. Alright, let's see here. What you barking at, What you barking at? You're alright. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. It's okay. Go in your house if you're cold, though. Instead of sitting out there barking, you should go in your house. Okay? Go in your house if you're cold, so you're not too cold, okay? Be a good boy. We'll come get you a little later. These old windows don't lock very easily. Alright, be right back again. I was wrong. We still have 6 minutes to go. So, I will jump down after him. See if the fight lasts 6 minutes or not. Okay. 2, 3. Whoa, okay. I don't appreciate that, but sure. This way. Oop, well, gotta go this way. Ugh. Okay. That could have been very bad. So I gotta go to my left when he does that. Okay. Breath, okay. Get out of there, idiot. This way. Oof, that was close. Should Should have turned and blocked. Well, it almost worked. Shouldn't have stopped running. I thought I got hit. That was one thing. God. I don't want to get caught on the claws. God. Ow. He has so many different directions that he can go there. It's kind of annoying, really. Swipe. Okay, run. Oh. Alright, well, we're sort of getting it. Basically, though, if the timer goes off, I gotta go. Turn around and block. Okay. That's working a little better. Thank you, Black Knight Shield. I think that was the 1 minute warning on the thing just now, which is no good. Wait. 1, 2. Okay. I gotta roll through the claw. It's like Calamite all over again. Oh, that's unblockable. Goes the timer. I'm going to attempt to do something I've never done before. I think it worked. Okay. I don't know if he's going to keep his HP or not, but I need to go for a second. we should be good. Because now, stuff that needs to not be in the oven, otherwise it'll burn, is out of the oven. And the rest of the stuff, if it goes off, the timer goes off on the toaster oven, it doesn't matter because the toaster oven shuts off. So let's see what happened now. I'm afraid to take a drink of water because I'm afraid that it's going to boot up the whole fight as soon as I get in there. It's going to start me up here. Okay, well, let's see what happened to his HP there. He's probably back at full, if I'm being honest, because that's what happens with Bed of Chaos. Yeah. Okay, well, I was doing good on that one. Oh, and now I have all of this crap to deal with. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3. Since that's going to be the case, see ya! Not fighting him with 6 Estus. I just don't think that's going to work out too well for me. We could probably try a couple more times, and then we'll be good for the night, I think. So, I went all the way to Firelink Shrine. Whoops. Rip me. Back to here. And then we'll try again. How very unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Yes, it would have ended very badly if I tried to fight him like that. Although, I'm starting to get the idea. Basically, when he's going to use his fire from now on, I'm not going to really try to run away from it. I'm just going to turn around and block it with my shield, because I've got enough stability on the shield to block 2 hits of it without my stamina being totally depleted, so... Since I can do that, I might as well take advantage of it. And this shield blocks most fire damage anyway, so it doesn't block all of it, but it blocks the vast majority. So we will do it that way. And we'll just try to fight him in combination of melee and ranged. And see how we do. But most of it I'm going to be trying to keep as close to his face as I can. So. Come on, my dear, what you got? 1, 2, 3, now. Can I get there in time? Yep. Like this? Like, might as well just do this. See? There you go. Run this way! Ugh. Okay. Well. Oh, I didn't aim in the right direction. Gotta aim for the nexus of it. Stand still, damn it! Okay. I don't know how I dodged that properly, but okay. Oop. Ow. Moving in the appropriate direction. One, 2. Okay. Stamina this side of his face. I shouldn't have drank. Close one. Oh no, he's not doing laser. Never mind. Won that time. Okay, cool. I like the tail swipe because it lets me get in close to him. Although, if he keeps doing that, it doesn't really help me. Ow. Oh, nope. So it's not foolproof. Trying to hit him on the way back, but you know, sometimes that doesn't work. Through this claw. I thought that was his head coming back to swing at me. Ow. I did dodge that appropriately. Estes. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Phase 2, probably, because his music just got crazy. Oh god, run! Oh no! Didn't have the opportunity to, I shouldn't have been blocking, I should have just ran. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there, though, so that was why I was blocking. I was like, well, at the very least I can block it, but no, that laser... Can't block that laser. Doesn't really give you that kind of a chance. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. I got decently far in that one, though, so that wasn't too bad. Eventually I'll get it. Apparently, yes, Phase 2 gives him Ultra Mega Laser of Death. Yes. Sonic Colors wishes it had a laser like that. But sadly, that's not the case. I mean, you can dodge it okay, from what I saw of it, as long as you're not too, like if you're close, I feel like it would be harder to dodge, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I was just judging based on where the lasers were. So, we'll just have to watch out for that and not block while he's doing it. Hold your head still. It's not still. gonna do, huh? You're gonna create some distance between you and I, huh? Alright, fine. This way, and then... One. Two. What was I gonna say? Just one. Nope. Nope. Touch through the claw. Get some big damage. Run this way. Ugh. It always looks like it's just barely gonna scrape me, and I don't like it. One, two, okay. Stamina back, turn around, block. One, two. This going. Okay. Ah. Okay. Backhand, though. Not used to blocking the backhand, unfortunately. We're out of range, so... And this is the bad range. I don't know how I dodged into those, but okay, cool. Back at close range here. As long as I stand under his... Oh, I let my guard down too quick. As long as I stand under his tail, I should be able to guard this effectively. Swiveled when I turned around, and that didn't help me at all. One, two, back up a little. Whoop, off he goes. Can I get in there in time? Trying to hit him on his way out, but it didn't really work out in my favor. Well, that wasn't very good. He's doing laser at close range. He was trying to make some distance, and it worked. Well, I'm running. Thank you. Okay, so here's big fuck you laser. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, okay. Pursuers, go away! This is not big fuck you laser, but we'll have to keep an eye out for big fuck you laser. Get out of the stream, you idiot. I knew it was going to do that. It was creeping around me. I don't know what he's doing, but I want out. Okay, so I can't stay that close to him, or else he'll do his big, giant explosion thing. Dodge blind. That's not how you dodge that. Oh, you can do it 2 times in a row, huh? Okay. And tail slide, okay. See what he's up to. Come out of Estus. Yep. Well, I tried. Let's dodge right through that. Nope. No, thank you. And pursuers. Is that the... That's that. Okay, that's fine. Coming this way with it. Hit. I don't know if I have enough HP for this. What's he doing? I don't... Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. He's doing that laser thing again, isn't he? Fuck! Oh, God. Okay. This way, this way, this way, that way. Here it comes. Up the middle, okay. Hey, I dodged it. Nice, uh-oh. I gotta get in there, gotta get it. Oh. hard place here. Ah. He's doing that thing again. He's getting his pursuers ready. Or he's doing the big laser thing. Laser thing again, damn it. Okay, distance. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Double dodge, okay. 2, 3, 6, 7, maybe? I don't freaking know, man. He can do this twice in a row now. Pursuers, okay. I got scraped by one. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oop, visceral attack. Give me that shit! Hooah! Is he dead? Oh yeah! Got him! Alright. Thank you for the visceral attack, game. I appreciate it. Yeah, managed to dodge it, thank God. That's appropriate for some victory music, I think. Let's do that. 150,000 souls, not frickin' bad, Midir. Thank you so much. It's very helpful for all 0 things that I still need to buy. Bonfire? Ah, bonfire. Did I grab my souls? I don't know if I did. I think they're over here. I think I see them. No, I'm just imagining things. Not that there's anything to grab, but you know. That actually wasn't as bad melee only, well, almost only melee as I thought it was going to be. As long as you hugged his head real good, you were fine. So, that's pretty good. I see your thing, Conquer. I'm coming back to the chat in a second. Hold on. It was really close, too. Yeah, I used all my Estus, but, you know, it's... Again, it was kind of like with Gale. It was like, if you figured how to dodge his stuff, like if you knew how to dodge it, it wasn't so much a matter of having enough Estus to survive. And it was just a matter of keeping calm, even though I didn't have the capacity to heal. So... I do appreciate that they gave you that visceral attack, though, because I'm pretty sure that wasn't something that I did. I think that was something that From intentionally programmed into the game so that when you got close to the end of the fight, you could just end it real quick as long as you were close enough to him. So I appreciate that. Because, frankly, if I had to tear off the rest of that HP myself, it probably wouldn't have made it. just saying. Okay, and that's the Ring City DLC. We also got an ornament there, which we can now use. I believe that lets you join the Spears of the Church if you want to. And if you do join, I also know that there is an item you can get if you present 10 of those spear ornaments to the shrine itself, where it's a key item, so it goes in with like the keys and the Eyes of the Firekeeper and all that other stuff, and it permanently increases your stamina regen. So that's pretty cool, but I need to get 10 spear ornaments to get it, and I can't do that offline. So we won't be partaking in that. But we do have this Dark Eater Midir's soul. Midir, descendant of archdragons, was raised by the gods, and owing to his immortality was given a duty to eternally battle the dark, a duty that he would never forget even after the gods perished. Nice. Well, good on you there, Midir. You did your best all the way to the very end, and now, well, yeah, it's not working out so well for you. We should probably go see what that one lady has to say now, the one that was in the church area, about Midir's death, because she was the one that gave us that quest, so might as well go over there. What's the closest bonfire to that? I don't know. Anyway, let's read this too. Green rusted ornament of young grass, the crest of Princess Filianore, equipped to join Spears of the Church. Spears of the Church watch over the princess's slumber, and when the church is compromised by a trespasser, the Judicator summons them as loyal spirits to eliminate the threat, summoned automatically while this is equipped. Loyal spirits, summoned as Spears of the Church, are granted a blessing of protection. So probably you equip this, and then you become part of that Half-Light boss fight that we did last stream, I think? Yeah, last stream. If you have this equipped and you're in the church area. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Although you do have to kill one of the highest HP bosses in the game in order to get it, but you know, that's okay. We should probably go grab another Divine Blessing since I'm missing mine. You know what I just thought about? Why didn't I do this and use this during the fight? I mean, it uses FP, but I wasn't using the FP for anything else, so while he was doing that, I could have just... I mean, how much damage would it have actually dealt, but... probably would have been helpful. Oh well. They're still there. Let's go use these souls to... how much do I get for Midir? Actually, let's go see what Midir's soul transposes into before we do anything else. Then we'll go see what I have left to buy from Orbeck, and then after that we'll go and check out how much it gives me. Old Moonlight. Conceive Old Moonlight Sword and attack. A memory of an old sword found deep within Midir. This sorcery uses souls to grant form to the thought and attack with it. Attacks are coupled with light waves, and sustaining the stance before attacking increases their speed and potency. The sword is named after Moonlight, but is slightly different than the one fashioned of the Pale Drake Seath. Perhaps it is rooted in an older memory, from not long after the beginning. This is a cool spell. FromSoft is known for putting the Moonlight Greatsword in all of their games, starting from, I think, Kingsfield 1 or 2, probably 2, I think. I don't remember 100%, but it's like, starting from their earliest games, they always had a sword in the game called the Moonlight Greatsword. And in certain cases, it was the most powerful sword in the game. In the Souls series, it's not always the most powerful sword in the game, but it's usually a very powerful sword for intelligence builds. And this is the second version of the Moonlight Greatsword that you can get in the game. We could have gotten the first one, I think, from Osiris earlier in the game. If we transposed his soul, it's here somewhere. Let me see. Here it is. This version. But this version, it looks like in this game, and I've seen this one in action, it kind of looks as though it got nerfed in some way. The light waves that you use with it aren't as strong as they used to be. They aren't as fast, they aren't as large, so it's like, well, what did they do to it? Did they nerf it? It wasn't that great to begin with anyway, unless you were a super high intelligence build and you wanted to use a magic damage inflicting weapon. But it turns out that the wavelengths that are getting nerfed were put into this spell, Old Moonlight. Because when you use this, you basically summon a Soul Greatsword that you hold out in front of you, and you charge it, and then when you unleash it after charging it, you shoot a giant light wave at them, the one that's more similar to the Moonlight Greatsword's older light waves that you could use. So it's a really cool spell. If we had another Pale Tongue, I would demonstrate it by getting to my intelligence all the way up, but I'm not so certain we'll have that. Other than that, we also have the Frayed Blade, which is, I believe, the weapon that the Spear of the Church that we were fighting was using. The one that has like the little shockwave thing and that crazy combo. It is a dragon weapon symbolizing Dark Eater Midir. The once exquisite blade is now stained black and frayed at the hilt. Without its sheath, it will soon crumble into nothing. That's not entirely true, actually, because it has... how much durability? Well, it's only got 20 durability, and probably using the hold stance thing uses a lot of its durability. But we could use it, technically, but we'll refrain from doing that. I really want to use this spell. It's such a cool spell. But we're almost done with the game, so at this point I'm kind of like, we can save it. I will be doing another playthrough of Dark Souls 3 at some point. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, because basically after doing this blind, I will have played myself through the entire series. But we're going to go back through the whole series again, little by little. We're going to start with Demon Souls probably next month, after I play the next game, which is a suggestion on the list. And then I'll probably put Demon Souls somewhere in there, because we have to play that before the server shut down in February, because I want an online component to it, and I want to play with people who have a PS3 and Demon Souls. So I'm going to do some online stuff with that when we do that playthrough, that stream through. But eventually we will come back to Dark Souls 3, and I'm going to have to make a big decision between whether I'm going to be using sorcery build in light of the fact that I will eventually get Old Moonlight, or that I'm going to have a, a faith build using Lightning Arrow and all that stuff. Excuse me for a moment, my phone's ringing, I have to take this. Hey Mom, what's up? Yeah, they're done, I took them out of the oven. I believe that yeah, they're done. You know, they're not like, the timer didn't just go off and I left it. Yeah, I think those are done too. I think those dinged while I was sitting here fighting that boss that I just killed. Okay. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll probably be almost done streaming at that point, so. Okay, bye. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to have a big decision to make when we play this game again. But for now, since we've stuck with the melee route the entire game, we'll stick with the melee route. I'm not even going to unequip the Black Knight Shield, because it's probably going to serve me well in the final fight that I have coming up here eventually. But before we do that, we have to go and purchase a few things from Orbeck. And then we have to go and see what Irina's up to.
Back again, I see. Perfect timing, too. I'm in need of a diversion.
We'll have this diversion. We have Homing Soul Mass, we have Crystal Soul Spear, and we have Soul Great Sword. Done! Orbeck's all bought out.
How do you like gimmicks, friend? This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
He's probably saying this because I bought all the Ulasil stuff. Silent Ally, and Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. Okay, cool.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know.
Well, thanks, Orbeck. I appreciate it.
Promise to stay safe. It's been nice running our own little school.
And now it's over. I've graduated, I think. See them with captions on? Yeah, that's always a good for a laugh because of the auto-generated captions. I should watch like the Gale fight with the auto-generated captions. That would be pretty hysterically funny. And Irina is nowhere to be found. Where could she have gone? Well, we're going to find out right now, because we're going to finish her side quest today. And then tomorrow, when I stream again, I'll be streaming at 4. We're going to finish up Orbeck's side quest. We're going to finish up Cirrus. We'll probably go do the entirety of Cirrus' side quest. And if I can figure out how to do the side quest for that other guy that gave me the cracked red eye orbs, I'll go do that one too. But for now, we need to go find Irina before we do anything else. How many souls do I have left? 124, and then whatever Midir gives me for his soul. So, we could upgrade an entirely new weapon. Anything you want to see upgraded, Conquer, before we finish the game out? I've caught quite a collection of weapons at this point. And I'm not really particular on any one given thing that I'd want to use here. So I'm open to suggestions if you would like to see a weapon upgraded. Here, let me give you an idea of what we got here. We got knives, We got twin daggers. We got more swords. We got a cold sword. We got a faith sword. Oh, the Ariandel DLC? Yeah. It was probably pretty funny. I gotta try that now at some point. We got these twin swords. We got a sword and shield, gladiator sword and shield. We got a great sword, another great sword, another great sword, another great sword. Stormruler, 2 of them. Great sword that isn't actually great sword, it's an ultra great sword. Aha! Well, we'll keep going. If you see something you like, let me know. If not, I think I'm going to try upgrading the Astora Greatsword. Lothric Knight, giant-ass piece of metal. The Ringed Knight paired Greatswords, which is kind of ridiculous in of itself. Karthus Shodel, Gru Shodel, Pontiff Knight Curved Sword. This one's cool. The Frost Blade that it uses there turns it cold and it like doubles its range, so it's pretty cool when you use the weapon art for that thing. Sellsword, Warden, great katana thing, also great katana, rapiers, katanas, regular katanas, paired katanas, axes, great axes, my old fire club. Man, it's been a while since I've used that. Let's see, the Drang Hammers. We never did upgrade the Drang Hammers all the way, did we? Larger hammers, Smo's Great Hammer, Quakestone Hammer, Dragon Tooth, Spears, Soldering Iron, Twin Spears, Lances, Halberds, the Great Scythe, Whips, Cestus, Crow Talons, and then the Follower Torch. I know I went through it kind of quick there, Conquer, but anything trip your trigger? If not, I think I'm just going to grab the Astora Greatsword and see what I can do with that thing. Because I think I can still stay under 70% weight with that. Pick which one I want. Okay, cool. Astora Greatsword it is. Let's go upgrade it. I've been looking at this thing in my inventory for a while now and kind of been like, well, I don't know if I really want to use it or not, but it's probably pretty good. Okay, I stay at 65% weight, which means I'm still under 70. Good. That's why, because look at the size of the frickin' thing. It's nuts, man. I think it takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, though, so we're going to have to see. But the reason why it's so big is because it's primarily used for thrusting attacks, so this is really, really going to hurt something. So, you know, that's a thing. Let's upgrade it.
Tis good, wasn't it?
I will tell you what needs smithing this day. Regular Titanite, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Done! Might as well upgrade my torch while I'm at it. Why the hell not? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I now have a torch plus 10. What a fantastic way to use my souls. So now what's the damage do on this thing now? 477. I mean, the stamina use is through the roof compared to my sword, but you know. It's kind of ridiculous. That's all I know. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, right. We need to go find Irina. Hold on. I know where she is, too. She's up here. We have to go out here to the tower. I don't know which part of the tower, though, so I think it's this part of the tower over here. We'll see. Could get another giant seed. Why not? Might as well pick it up. It's not like I'm going to be back here. And I believe, if I remember right, Irina is inside of the tower over here. And as long as the bridge doesn't collapse on me, we'll be good. And as long as Patches doesn't lock the door from behind again, we'll be good. Can't remember if she's up here or down there. I guess we'll go see in a moment. She's here somewhere. That's all I know. Irina? Hello? No, not quite here. So, she's probably on the ground floor then. So let's go back down. I'm not going to try jumping down because that's going to lead to all kinds of problems. And we're going to do one of these. And we'll do one of these. Okay. She is right probably in here somewhere, I think. Okay. Now we'll re-equip the torch. Hello? Ah, there she is. Irina, hello.
Oh, sweet champion of ash. Let souls be your strength.
So now she is a firekeeper, and she can level me up, just like the other firekeeper there. It's not free, like Yoel's level ups, but she can definitely level you up like this, so that's a thing. We'll get to 40 vigor, why the hell not? Might as well soft cap ourselves while we're at it. Thank you, Irina.
Let's...
Now, the question, of course, remains, is this a good thing for her or a bad thing? Because now she's kind of, you know, not as talkative as she used to be. But, you know, it's not a huge deal. Oh God. Yeah, don't walk off the cliff there. She wouldn't appreciate that. But yeah, so her side quest is complete. Now we've got to do Orbex, and then, well... Oh, shit. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Also knocks them down. So that's a thing. We've also still got Medeir's Soul. We'll use it. Because why not? And then we'll go... I don't know, we'll go use it to buy more arrows, I guess. See if the handmaid has a divine blessing or something that I can purchase. Or more embers or something. Do I have anything that I can sell you? I don't. Well, there's this. She does have a divine blessing, so we'll purchase that. We can purchase unlimited green blossom, which is nice. I'm going to purchase 2 of those because I can afford to. Purchase 1 of those. 2 of those. Unlimited golden pine resin, so that's really nice. We have 3. We'll get a couple of those. She also has Titanite slab and Titanite chunks now if you really need them, so you can get them for unlimited amounts now. I think that was because we beat Nameless King, I want to say, or maybe it was because of the... No, it was because we put all of the Lords of Cinder on their thrones there. That was why. And tons of other stuff that I don't really need at all. I guess we'll just buy tons of arrows, because why the hell not? There we go.
Ashen
Thank you
Lord
very
Paul.
much. Okay, so we completed Eerie and his side quest. We killed Gale. We killed Madeir. We're in the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. We have a couple of NPC side quests left to go. And once we're done with those, you know what time it is. It's time to go to the ends of the earth to find out what awaits us at the Kiln of the First Flame. And we are going to do all of that on the next episode of Dark Souls 3 The Stream Edition. Thank you everybody for watching on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate you coming out for the streams. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Conquer, thanks for coming out. Take it easy, buddy. Let's check out that Silent Ally thing, too, while we're at it. Where is that? Here it is. Not quite my cup of tea. We'll stick with Path of the Dragon. Well, actually, I fought hard bosses today. I'm gonna take a nap. In the fire. Well, not quite in the fire, but, you know, close enough.